What's going on, y'all? It's Flight Sports TV, man. I'm happy to be back with the people again, man. I appreciate everybody showing that love on that Lonzo Ball video, man. I thought I'd do something for the people, man. That's just how I felt. I appreciate all the new subscribers. I'm giving a $50 giveaway. Once we hit the 50th subscriber, you know, I'm dropping $50 in a random person's cash app, preferably to the people in the comments section showing the most love. Um, Also, good or bad, it's the People's Channel. Today we're gonna touch on the New York Knicks and the players that they need to target in a trade before the deadline. I got a couple of names here. Let's get interactive. I got a couple names, like I said, and let's see. Talk to me. Let me know. Let me know how y'all feeling about these names I'm about to bring to the table. Before we get into that, I definitely want y'all to like this video. Definitely subscribe. This Flight Sports TV, we bring content. We got exclusive content here. More series on this way. Underrated is an understatement. The home of the exclusive, the first exclusive, the first of many. We got a new exclusive coming this weekend. Subscribe, don't miss that. Definitely all my real rights that's rocking with the channel. So we want to take your support to the next level. You could donate to this channel. The link will be in the description box below this video, also in the comment section. Definitely support the brand at pexoticshop.com. We got a lot of merch up there. We just got the sweatsuits I've been talking about. Definitely get y'all a sweatsuit this holiday season. We got bombers and we got sweatsuits. Sweatsuits is $85 a pop. We got 4 different colorways. Everything online. Check us out. So let's get into the damn topic. Let's go. The New York Knicks, man. As you can see, man, let's just look down the roster, man. We went through a hellacious situation. The coach get fired. The front office assembles a crazy situation since we didn't get the free agents. We didn't. Of course, in New York Knicks fashion, we don't get things don't go our way. We have plans in place, and somehow the plans get derailed by some situation that we just can't get. So at this point, the New York Knicks, we need talent. At this point, we just look like a dumpster fire. I know that we could still possibly get a top pick, and being with this new situation with the draft lottery, is no guarantee that just because you have the worst record, you're going to get the #1 pick. So it really doesn't gain you anything just trying to get to the very bottom of the barrel. Like that may get you the 7th pick in the draft. It's seriously. A team like the way this draft is set up, a team like San Antonio could have, if the God forbid I don't care, but I'm just saying, pardon me, if they do if they do miss the playoffs, maybe they're messing around to get the #1 pick. That's how the draft is set up. The Lakers had the 4th pick or something like that, and which they end up trading, but it still was a top pick. I don't know what was that pick. I don't know if it was the Jackson Hayes pick was the Lakers pick, but it is what it is. The Knicks, man. I'm looking at guys like I stated in a previous video, but I didn't say the names. We need a player or players. We definitely need a go-to scorer, a leader, somewhat of a captain, if you will. A player that's not too young, but not too old, but somewhere in the middle that can not only lead these guys but grow with them. Hopefully, like I said, grow with them but lead at the same time. So these are the names that I got. Let's start off in Portland with C.J. McCollum. I really like C.J. McCollum. And what he could bring to the table. Definitely. Just had a little complication with my phone. Give me a second. Pardon me, y'all. We're just having some technical difficulties here. Flight Sports TV. But back to what I was talking about. C.J. McCollum would be a perfect fit, for these guys, in New York, because he's a perfect young player who can, like I said, lead these players and be a go-to scorer, one of the more reliable scorers. You look at C.J. McCollum in Portland, he's like an elite scorer, but he's kind of, I wouldn't say being done a disservice, but he's saddled there with Damian Lillard, who he's taking most of the shots, which Dame is better. Like I said, that's a testament to how good he is. But CJ was a part of one of the top three backcourts of this era, if you want to say, Um, yeah, it all depends on how you want to call it in that era. You want to go, Steph and Clay. Um, like I said, at some point it was a conversation about John Wall and Bradley Beal. People forget they would have lost backcourt. Like I said, something just plagued them. But we need a guy like C.J. McCollum. That's one guy. The other guy, San Antonio, we need to get DeMar DeRozan. We need to put all the chips on the table to get DeMar DeRozan or C.J. McCollum. So I got players. Who do you think the Knicks should give up for some of these guys? I don't know. C.J. McCollum, who you want? I say everybody should be up for sale. And the only people I would say to keep is R.J. Barrett, Kevin Knox, and Mitchell Robinson. I think everybody else it should just be a fire sale. And if you got to give up a pick, you got to do what you got to do, because I wouldn't give up this pick in this draft. I would possibly give up the next pick, but see what you could do. Maybe they can acquire another pick, but I wouldn't give up this draft pick that the Knicks could possibly get right now, no matter what. But I definitely think these guys could propel them for seasons, and these guys are locked up. I know that CJ just signed a big deal, so it is what it is. Quiet as kept. I'm looking at a guy like Lonzo Ball. The Knicks need to get their hands on Lonzo Ball. Number one, I'm thinking for New Orleans, it seems like I said he's being done a major disservice out there. I'm thinking, why don't you just do a swap? You want a scoring point guard? Why don't we give you Dennis Smith Jr. and a second round pick, or if you want to get Damian Dotson, like who the hell? Yeah, we can get you Damian Dotson. Um, What's his guy's name? Damian Dotson, Lonzo Ball, Damian Dotson, Dennis Smith Jr. Second round pick for Lonzo Ball. Just do the deal. You feel me? He would be fit perfect in New York. You could move Frank Ntilikina to the bench or to the two guard. So it is what it is. That's what I'm thinking. That he would be a perfect lead guard for the Knicks. Well, that's what we need. We're suffering right now. We have no point guard, and I think that's a major thing they need. If they don't get a point guard, they need to get a designated ball handler who could lead the offense, facilitate the offense. Like C.J. McCollum, he's not a point guard, but he's a primary scorer. The ball be in his hands pretty much 75% of the time. He'll help facilitate the offense. You get it? You get me? You get my drift? So that's what I'm thinking. Drew Holiday. You see what's going on in New Orleans. They're torpedoing. The Knicks need to get their hands on a guy like Drew Holiday. The DeMar DeRozan factor, like I said, or LaMarcus Aldridge. At this point, you just need talent.